Hi out there in the YouTube world, it is me, the Puzzle Master, just on a little nature walk today, and I wanted to do a video on the true Antichrist. That's what I'm going to title this video. And I've watched many videos by Santos, but I don't want people anywhere in the comments to reference him, because if you do, I'm either going to remove your comment or I'll block you, as I've already done to some sheeple people who just leave the same hate kind of material in response to what I say, which I think just shows that they aren't listening, which is fine. But don't click on my video then. If you're watching this, it's because I would hope that you're interested in what I have to say. And the true Antichrist is actually the churches that have been pretty much in power and control for the past couple thousands of years. There's lots of different segments or divisions to how this works, but just remember that through divide and conquer, there's many different facets or stories, like a history, that they want people to believe. And it's through the use of power of words that they're actually able to, have people do horrible things, chop off the skin on your penis because you believe through certain words that it's like spells that people are on, and they're willing to do horrible, horrendous things sometimes just because they believe through words and indoctrination that they're actually appeasing the gods. And people back in way back in the day used to sacrifice children to this god Baal, just burn their babies. There's a thing on the History Channel about that, so if you don't believe me, just research, and seek and you shall find. But the true God, or one of them anyway, is the one in the sky, the sun. That's Jesus. And the church has really twisted and manipulated the system in order to be self-defeating, so that people, when they are feeling weak or down, will reach out for something that's spiritual. And there is some truth in the Bible, but most of that truth is either based off of plant medicine and talking about different types of herbs, or it's referencing the sky and different deities or gods that are associated with the luminaries or planets. And yeah, it's very important to know astrology, because then when you truly know yourself, then you do know God, because we're all representations of God. Every atom in the world is special and sacred, and it's only through consciousness and words and emotions that we kind of taint things as being either good or bad. But it's good to see things from a more Kabbalistic perspective, where things just are. And yeah, I hope that kind of answered who the Antichrist is. It's any of the gods that are up there that are judging you. It's you judging you. And if a lot of people, you're given your own consciousness and you know right from wrong. So, a lot of people use Christianity to kind of justify, I was really bad all week, but I cleansed my sins away. Sin kind of actually represents time, which is Saturn. It rules over time. And so anything that happens in time is a sin. So pretty much everything, it's it's either all sin or it's all pure and special. But it's this whole divisionary concept comes from our mind. The matter itself is what it is. We taint it with however we want the words and storyline. And I just know that a lot of people who are religious, it really, guilt eats them up inside. And it's not even their own guilt, it's guilt that they're brainwashed to. Because a lot of the things, like sex and all of that, are sacred and special, and nothing dirty or wrong about it. But the church has used that to kind of keep people on a low vibration. And yeah, I'm not saying run around and be all sex crazy. It's good to have moderation, and even abstaining helps you to experience higher awarenesses, because then you can actually cultivate your kundalini energy. But that doesn't mean you gotta like abstain forever. But I am telling you that if you're an individual that masturbates or does that kind of stuff every single day, then yeah, this stuff might be difficult for you, because you have to be able to use your right brain, which is like your intuitive and imagery and creativity in your brain, when the left part of your brain is like your reptilian or animal side, which focuses on words and the physical world, which can be easily fooled. So yeah, what can I throw in here at the end? Yeah, like remote viewers and people who could see things like very far off distant places, like find underground water wells and stuff. There is ways through connecting to God, which is your inner self, and you don't allow thoughts to cloud your reality, because those things really just get in the way, like things of the world, like worrying about what's next with Obama and the oil companies. That those stories are going to go on no matter what. Like, even if you fight against them, they're gonna happen, okay? But what you can control is your own free will, and not get dragged down with a sinking ship, so to speak. But yeah, and I'll see you in my next one.